In a nutshell, the project overall in summary is going to be taking a photograph that you're going to find online. Well, I suppose if you have a really cool picture of your pets from home, that would work too. You would have to provide the photograph, so you would want to take a picture with your cell phone. I never thought about this before. But if you have like a chameleon at home, or like a lizard, or the snake, or I don't know, like the little bally furry ones, like the gerbils and guinea pigs. Those don't work well because it's just like a little ball of fur, so you can't really translate that into lines very easily. But yeah, like if you have a pet owl at home, you want to let your owl out of its cage for a photo shoot. If not, then just find a picture online. It can be an insect, a reptile, or an animal. I would stay away from the real furry, like a white-tailed rabbit. Might just be a lot of fur. So how are you going to translate that into line? Because the goal is to create an abstract line, sort of tattoo-like line art drawing using your skills in Adobe with the tablet. And so I started this one. There's a couple more examples I just found online. You can find those images online. So if you think about an owl's head, the artist isn't tracing the head of the owl. You're not tracing like this practice line assignment 1 that you did, where I actually asked you to trace using the pen tool and the pencil tool. Well, the purpose of that was just to get to know those tools. But for the project, you don't want to trace per se. You want to recreate. So I use the word recreate using line art. Any kind of line art you want to make, as long as you have the line variety piece. That is the key to success. 2 keys. Don't trace. Use line variety. And when I say line variety, I'm just talking about thick and thin. Look at the panda bear. Thick and thin. Super thick. Medium thick. Medium small. Wispy thin. Medium thin. I mean, you get the idea. Lots of line variety. That's the key to success. Not tracing. I mean, what panda looks like that? No panda looks like that. That's recreated artwork. What do tattoo artists do? They recreate, right? Typically using lines. Oh, there's some shading too, of course. These are 2 of the most successful student examples I have ever seen and ever doing this project. The one on the right got a gold key at the Scholastics competition at the Century Center, which is extremely hard to get. I believe she created only 1/2 of that lion head. And then she selected the whole thing and then mirrored it to flip it. You are welcome to do that. I will show you how to mirror a design. If you want to cut it in half and only create half of it, that is only if there's a head. It has to be symmetrical, right? But that's not going to work if you have, this. You can't mirror that. But if you have like just a head facing directly at you, you could just actually design half and mirror copy the rest. This one, she did not mirror copy, obviously. It's not quite symmetrical. So that's an overview. So this last assignment is a preparation for that. And it's really simple. I'm asking you to, on this side, fill this side up with line art. No longer are you tracing on this side. You're just, in fact, there's really no more tracing at all. So on the left side, I put awesome line art here, and I don't care. Go to the internet, look up line designs. Look up line art. Look up line variety. Here's some things I found. Go to my recent here. So many files. Yeah, here's one. There we go. Yeah. So on the left, these are actually line designs created by, gosh, I think I pulled that from the internet too. Okay, I'm not asking you to make it that involved. This assignment, you do not need to fill it up and make your line designs that good. That's just an example of different line designs, okay? So it's like doodling, almost. So you're going to use whatever tools you find most comfortable in Illustrator to doodle line art with on that left side. Fill up the whole space. Don't just do a little doodle and I'm done. Okay. To get full credit for this, I want to see you like put the effort into it and try to fill up, most of the space. All right. So that's my way of giving you the chance to practice as much as possible. Me personally, I was a pencil tool guy. I think after the video tutorial we watched on the brush tool, I think I could be more of a brush tool guy. I am not a pen tool line design person. Some people are. They really are pen tool people, and that's awesome. If you want to mix both, that's awesome too. Did we look at the blob brush? No, we didn't. We did brush tool, pencil tool, and pen tool. Oh, and width tool. Yeah. I think me personally, I would be brush tool with width tool. But if you want to do the whole thing in pencil or mix and match. Now, on the left side, you're going to insert your chosen image to recreate. So I'm going to do this. This is you guys. You guys are going to go. All right, somebody give me the name of a reptile. Go. Chameleon, thank you. Images. Guess what? It doesn't have to be large this time. You don't have to do the tool size large. And you don't have to have the whole thing. I'm going to do this guy. Remember, this is just practice. Right click, copy. No. I do have to save this. Save. I'm just going to save this to my desktop. By the way, did you guys know you can save to your desktop? It'll actually let you. It'll just ask for permission. Please watch so that you know what to do. Please, you will not know how to put this image in here properly unless you watch this screen. File, place. Do not do file, open. Scroll down to file. Guys, help me out. Did I pass it? Place? Where's place? Oh, it's locked. Unlock that. File. Place. Aha, my layer was locked. Ooh, I think the file that you guys when you open it up, it's going to be locked. Okay, you're gonna have to go over here and unlock that, and then do file place. All right, so file place. I'm going to place in this image right here, and it's going to be absolutely huge. In Illustrator, you do need to hold down the Shift key to make it smaller properly. Watch what happens when you don't hold down the Shift key. It does that. Okay. So when you're shrinking or making larger, when you're transforming and scaling, you want to hold down the Shift key to constrain the proportions. Good. Then you're going to do this. You're going to go up here to opacity. And you're going to take down the opacity just enough so that you can see the image that you're tracing. And then you are going to lock this. And you're going to go down here and create a new layer with the plus icon, create new layer. And you're going to title that lines or line art. You will do all of your line art on this layer. In the end, you will delete that and then do file save as, and you will save a PDF. On this side is your line art. Fill it up with awesome line art. On this side, you are going to recreate. This is practice. You're going to practice recreating your chameleon or chosen image using the line art that you're comfortable with. But please, I can't say this enough. Don't trace. Don't trace. And having said that, let me ask you this. Is that tracing or not? The owl. That's mine, by the way. Let's trash it. Am I tracing or am I recreating? Tracing, yeah. All right, I'll say this. Try to do both. If you can recreate it without tracing, you're a master. I'm telling you, you're a master. I will bow to you because it's hard. If you can do those, it's hard. It's not an easy project. If you find that it's just too difficult to recreate and you want to do a little bit of tracing, then my example sort of shows you how you can sort of recreate it and trace. Do I have the line variety piece going on? Yes or no? Yes, at least I have that. By the way, this was my first crack at this. This was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So the project has evolved. So I'm asking you to do a little better than I did in the owl. Your goal is that, but I don't expect everyone to do that. That's just like look at this area. There's all these like cool designs inside of the. What is that? What is that? What is this? It got leaves inside here. Okay, and then you're going to save as a PDF and turn in, and that is all.